Hi you guys, it's me. Welcome to Couch Talk. It's your girl Sherelle. I am so excited that you guys are tuning in tonight with me. I'm going to talk about a little bit how Couch Talk came about, a little bit about myself, and all the great things you guys are going to get out of it. I want you guys to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. I want you guys to connect with me on Instagram, most definitely on Facebook. Couch Talk is going to be on all social medias. I'm going to try to answer any comments, give me any feedback back, and I'm going to respond. Let me see. Let me tell you how Couch Talk came about. Couch Talk came about because 3 years ago, I got my heart broken. And I experienced some steps back, and I experienced some steps forward. And it didn't really feel good at all. I've never experienced this type of heartbreak. When my heart got broken, I never experienced this type of feeling. And from that, what I've learned is that there are some good men, there are some good women out there. And I'm trying to remove the stigmas that we hear that all men are this and all women are that. I want to remove that. And that's why Couch Talk is created, for men and women to come together on this platform and hear from your perspective. Your perspective is not right and your perspective is not wrong. It's what you experience. It's what you went through. It's the things that you go through in your marriages, in your singleness, in your relationships, separations, you name it. Couch Talk is here to talk about those things. Well, we all know what's going on in society. We're lacking communication. We're lacking communication on values, morals, parenting, relationships. There are so many things that we don't sit down as men and women and talk. You're going to find this Couch Talk in your own home, the comfort of your own home. And if not, you could be my special guest and sit on this couch. Couch Talk came about because I feel it gives you guys a platform to express yourself, to vent, to allow people to hear your perspective, and to take that perspective in and see what we can do to get a common ground between men and women. This platform will help those that are entrepreneurs, those that are creating books, those that are out there as single parents, as married couples trying to obtain certain goals in life, things of that nature. You guys are going to get so much out of Couch Talk. Couch Talk is here because we need this platform, especially during the pandemic. There's so much going on, and you're at home anyway. Why not tune in to me, your girl Sherelle, and get my perspective? Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. This is the thing. I'm a single parent, never been married, never lived with a man, and was raised by a grandmother. I went through foster care, group homes, so I really didn't have a understanding of what marriage, love really is. Growing up, I didn't hear love a lot. I didn't understand what people will say when it comes to, marriage, men and women. What's the role of a man? What's the role of a woman? I've never really seen any of that. And that's why I think Couch Talk is very important for all of you. I know you guys have experienced a lot of things out there in relationships. I know you guys have gone through a lot of things and don't have anybody to talk to. At the time when I was going through a lot of my life, I had nobody to talk to. My daughter was here, and I'm grateful she was here, but she encouraged me. She motivated me. She let me know I'm beautiful. There's things that God has for my life, yes, and that this too shall pass. But my heart was broken so much that it didn't really settle right in my spirit. But with that journey, what I understood is that even though I met particular males in my life, may that be on the physical note, may that be just as friendships or even associates, what I'm coming to find out is that everybody has been brought up with different values. Everybody has experienced different things. And the men that I've come in contact with are really great guys. They really are. We might make the wrong decisions. We might not get things politically correct, but they're trying. And so women are trying too. But this is a place that we can come to and talk about singleness, talk about marriages, talk about how it is to co-parent when the dad is out of the home and the mom is raising the kids on her own, or vice versa. This platform will give you a chance to really look into yourself to see, are you really ready for marriage? Should I even get into a relationship right now? Am I healed from the last marriage, or am I healed from the previous relationship? We all understand that when we go through things in life, we hold on and we buckle down to certain things that have occurred in our life. But this way, on this platform, you guys are going to see that there's so many other people of different cultures and race that have different beliefs and morals that can really ground you, that can really give you to think like, wow, I didn't see it that way. So Couch Talk is here so that we can have this platform and be respectful and hear one another on a mutual common ground. It's not about bashing men. It's not about bashing women. It's not all about women, and it's not all about men. We want to hear you out. We want to see what you've been through, what you've experienced in your life, the things that you have gone through. I see so much on social media now, on Instagram, on Facebook. People make all these different posts. Do couples still hold hands? I don't know. I'm not a couple. Do the man supposed to provide, financial means in the home while the woman stay home and take care of the kids? I don't know. So these are the things that I see through year to year about how it is to co-parent. Should I date somebody that's incarcerated? Will that benefit me? There's so much that we all go through. A lot of us come from hurt. A lot of us come from anger and frustration of past relationships. And we need healing. We need to be restored. We need to be able to look at each other and say, what is it that this person needs? Or let me just be an ear to hear. So Couch Talk is here as a platform, as I said before, to meet needs, to be able to talk, to be able to laugh and to cry. And I think that with special guests that I might have in the future and different therapists that might come, counselors and things of that nature, I think we can get into a good place on Couch Talk. Couch Talk is created in this environment because we want you comfortable. We want to be on the couch. Couch is comfortable. A lot of people watch TV on the couch. A lot of people have family meetings in their living room and sitting on the couch. I want to be able to create an environment where people feel safe, where people can express how they feel and be able to experience certain things and get new perspectives, which saying that the perspective is not wrong and the perspective is not right. I know Couch Talk will be a great show for you guys. I know that what the platform stands for is to have this common ground, to be able to talk, to mediate, to hear each other. I feel like, in my perspective, that a lot of times we jump into relationships. We want to be the boo or the babe or the man or the woman in these relationships. But a lot of times we come from hurt places. And I understand that because I've been hurt. I was raised without a mother and a father. I have not seen, the husband and mother role and the whole lingo language of love. The way I receive love is just totally different. It's been more physical than anything. And that's because of my upbringing and my experiences and the things that I went through. So coming from my perspective, I see and view things a little differently. But hearing from you all out there, you guys might have a different perspective. You guys might be able to tell me, hey, well, have you looked at it this way? Maybe you can try things on this, from look at it at this angle. Maybe you should step back. Maybe you shouldn't do too much. I don't know. But I know Couch Talk will be just a great show for you all. You guys are going to tune in every third Thursday of the month, every first Tuesday morning. Morning Couch Talk would be just about what do you do in the morning? How is it getting up in the morning with your kids, with your spouse? What do you have to drink in the morning? Do you drink coffee? Do you prefer tea? Do you do yoga? Do you pray? What things you do in the morning? How are you getting through this pandemic again? Being stuck in the house or dealing with things that, day to day, losing, loved ones that we've lost or things that we go through, being at home or not able to be in social media and social life parties and going out to different things of that nature. I created this environment because you guys can help me. As I said before, I'm single. I've never been married. I've never lived with a man. So I need to know, I have thoughts about marriage. Some of them I'm a little skeptical. Some of them I'm a little scared. I'm trying to understand men, and how they think and how they respond and what is a man? What do they do? How do they love? So I know what that entails. I know Couch Talk would be a blessing for you guys. I know Couch Talk would be here to, because you guys are going to give me your response. Let me know what you want to talk about. I know in the future I want to do a mother-daughter type of segment where we have mothers on and daughters on, and we want to hear from our daughters. We want to know what the daughters think. What have the daughters been through? And then those mothers, we have to keep silent, because I have to listen to my daughter now and get her perspective. And not saying her perspective is wrong and not saying her perspective is right. But this is what Couch Talk is. It's giving everybody a platform to talk. So sometimes I might have guests on, Zoom. I might Zoom couples in. We might talk. I might Zoom 3 men in and 3 women in. And I'll give ground rules. We're not here to be disrespectful or rude. We want to listen. We want that person to talk. We want them to, exchange, their perspective on what they've experienced during whatever, breakup, marriage, divorce, you name it, we've all been through it. And I know some of you out there have had your heart broken. I know some of you are probably sad or feeling lonely, or like myself, my birthday's today. And I feel like at my age right now, I should be at a certain place or having certain things in my life, But in God's eye, it's not time yet. But I want this show to grow. I want to mature in knowledge and understanding with the opposite sex. I really want to understand what men want. What are their desires? What do they see in a woman? What do women see in men? What are some of the things that we can get from different people of the opposite sex? Because I feel like it's a gift exchange. I feel like, iron sharpens iron, as the scripture says. And I want to know how we can grow together, mature together, and still have effective communication. Because that's what society is missing. Effective communication. We are lacking in that area. I know at some point, there might be things you hear or might be posts that you see that you don't agree with. And that's okay. And it's okay to disagree. And it's okay to agree. But we have to come to a common ground and try to figure out how can we put these two things together, these two people together on a common ground and make it work, in society. So what I want to do is leave it to you guys. Let me know what you want to hear. I've talked to a couple of couples before. I've talked to singles that are eventually getting ready to be married. We can talk about finances. Are we supposed to have separate accounts, a joint account? I don't know. I've never been married. So I have my own accounts right now. So there's a lot of things that women need to understand. I have another friend named Glenn Chin. He's going to come on. I was giving my perspective on how I think, what men in the home should play this role of. And he actually gave me a different perspective. And I was like, you know what? I never thought about it that way. So I know you guys will love Couch Talk. I want you guys to tune in. I want you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Leave comments. And I have gifts for you guys. I'll have like coffee cups with Couch Talk logos. I'll be inviting some of you all on Zoom if you're not comfortable coming here, or if you live out of the state area. I want to make sure that I'm here to listen. I want to make sure that I'm meeting the needs in society and on this social media. This is not just my platform, but it's yours also. And I want to be able to hear you out, to hear your perspective, not to downplay it, not to say it's wrong or it's right, but let me take another angle in my thought process. Let me see things a little bit differently. I know a lot of times we go through a lot of things and we stay silent to a lot of stuff. We hurt, we are angry, we're bitter. There's things that happen to us at a younger age. We quite don't understand a lot, but some of those things carry over. I myself come into a friendship, may that be with a female or a male, I come empty with an empty box. And I'm willing to allow somebody to put some things in this box that I don't really have never experienced. I don't understand, or I'm not quite clear on. But I know I'm not coming fully loaded like I have all the knowledge and I've experienced everything in life. I'm not saying I'm a master at relationships. I'm not saying I've mastered anything. What I'm saying is you're looking at a woman here that's saying, where's the common ground? How can we come together and talk and figure all this out? Because at some point I do want to be married. At some point I want to be happy. At some point I want my husband to respect me and me to respect my husband. And that comes through communication. That comes through understanding one another, asking that who, what, where, and why. You know, getting to know one another, seeing people on a common ground. You don't have to be in a relationship right away to get to know somebody. You know, I want to know, do you have sex before marriage or do you wait for marriage? What happens if you move in with somebody and they're not your husband quite yet? Only thing I can understand is that, what do you know? What is your perspective on these thoughts? I know you guys will get real perspectives out of this show. That's for sure. You'll get nothing made up. People are going to tell you everything that they have experienced with different topics. People are going to tell you, support you. They're going to listen to you. They're going to talk to you about, you might even experience the same thing. I don't know. But they're going to give you their testimonies. They're going to give you things that they are experiencing now and have experienced in the future. But I know you guys would love this show. I know you guys would tune in, hopefully, every Thursday, the third Thursday of the month, and every first Tuesday of the month. There's going to be a morning segment, and it's going to be an evening segment. But this platform is for you all. I want to hear you. I want you guys to help me. Help me help you with this Couch Talk. Couch Talk is created to give you guys a voice, to meet your needs, to come together and say, you know what? Well, I didn't really look at it that way. But I know you guys will get a lot out of this show. You'll get, sometimes we might laugh, we might cry, we might even pray together. I don't know. Whatever God's intentions are for this, it's going to work because I have my heart. My heart is for people. And if anybody knows me on social media or have been in my presence, they know I got you. I go all out. I make sure that you have what you need. If I got it, you got it. Time and time I've heard people tell me you do too much. But you're coming from somebody, from my perspective, that really didn't have a lot. That really didn't grew up a certain way with a lot of love and attention. You know, 9 times out of 10, you hear people say, well, I show you love by keeping a roof over your head, or I show you love by providing food. But love is much more than that, because I know God loves me, and I know the things that he shared with me in his word, in my private time with him, when I pray, when I meditate, when I'm just walking in the cool of the day. I know certain things that he say to me. And I know that in this world, on this planet, in this society, we don't take enough time. We don't take enough time. So I know you guys will get a lot out of this show. This will bring laughter. Like I said, you might laugh, you might cry, we might end up praying again. I don't know. But I know you guys will see a lot of people. You're not alone. There are so many people going through so much right now, not just because it's a pandemic, because they're not able to talk about what happened to them as a child. A lot of people don't know that some men have been abused and some women have been abused too. And the way they respond to love and the things you do for them are different. But I know you guys will get so much. And I know with your insight and your perspective that you will say to me, I didn't think about it that way. Maybe I should try it this way. So I know through all of these things that Couch Talk will be here for you every third Thursday, every first Tuesday of the month. I'm creating this environment and this platform for men and women. It doesn't matter what background you have, where you come from, or anything of that nature. We want to hear from you. We want to know how we can help you. And if we can't help you, like I said before, I'll have special guests. I'll have counselors on. I'll have even some celebrities to give you what they've experienced and their perspective. So you guys need to tune in every Thursday. I want you to share this video, like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I need to hear from you. Give me some feedback. Tell me how you like the backdrop. I don't know. Tell me how you like how I was dressed, the food, the wine. I don't know. But if you're my special guest, like I said before, I'll Zoom you in on a Zoom conference. I share it on all my social media. You guys can express, and we'll talk about different topics. I don't know. Tell me even today. Put it in the comments. What do you want to talk about? What is the first thing that men and women need to know about each other? Is it religion? Is it, sex? Is it friendship? Is it about marriage? I don't know. But we need to figure out, because I know at some point I want to be happy. I want to be, involved in a marriage and successful and all these great things that we all dream about. And some of you out there probably don't want to be married. Some of you been married a few times or a couple times and you feel like, oh, I've already tried it. And that's okay, because that's your perspective. But even when people are desiring to be married, don't tell them it's not going to work, or don't tell them that you've been through this and I've been through that, because then you downplay where my perspective is, because I've never been married. And that's something I do desire later on, after I've hit my success and done the things that I know I need to do to be able to meet a need, to be able to assist in times of emergencies or whatever if I am married. But I appreciate you guys coming on. I want you guys to share this video. I'm going to be sending out flyers about the next topic. Probably by next month, you're going to get a new topic, and these are things that we're going to discuss. But I need you guys in the comments right now. I need you to put what topics you want to hear. Give me the first 5 topics you want to talk about, and we'll go from 1 through 5 starting off. Do you want to talk about finances? Do you want to know about relationships? I don't know. If you guys will give me that feedback, I really, really would appreciate it. I don't know. Couch Talk is here, and I know you guys will get so much out of this. I know you have a platform where we can hear you, where you can vent. A lot of times people don't communicate because they have no place to vent. And when you do meet with a man or a woman, now you guys are arguing, now there's a quarrel, but because needs haven't been met. You really didn't ask the who, what, where, why questions. You need to be inquisitive. We need to figure out, well, what's wrong? Why is she acting like that? Or why is he acting like that? What happened to him or her as a child? Is there something that I need to know? Is there something I should be asking? Should I pray and ask God? Is this the one? Because we don't want to force. I don't want to have to ask a man to marry me or plead a man, please marry me, and put a ring on my own finger. I don't want that. Because I think it's more natural coming the right way, you know, and that's a man looking at me as a potential wife, seeing that I have a lot to give, that I am an asset, and I have things, knowledge, and experience that I know that I can provide to a family environment. Do you want to have kids? I know I'm up in age, and at some point, I still want children. What is you guys' perspective on that? Should I be married and have another child, or should not be married and not have another child? Show me some love on that, because I desire more kids, and that's what my perspective is. You know, some people say you don't need any more children. You have an older daughter, but my perspective is I want more children. If God's will, I'll have more children. But that's what Couch Talk is. It's a place that you can come and talk about your needs, talk about your wants, talk about how did you and your husband going out? Do you guys have date night? Do you still hold hands? Do you have a babysitter? How can you guys spend more time together as singles? I know I've been through a lot of churches and been through a lot of single ministries. I've been around women all my life. I don't want to be around no more women. You know, I want to be around the opposite sex at some point, you know. So I get it, that I need women for support and to pray and all these wonderful things. But right now, you know, I desire certain things. There's things that I have questions about. There's things that I want to know. I want to know, are people really happy in their marriage? Or are they just playing this facade? I don't know. Are they showing on social media that they're happy, but then going home and arguing? Should I be in an abusive relationship? This is a common ground for us to talk. We need to talk about these things, because these things are happening behind the scene. These things that nobody is talking about, you know. We have children growing up in homes with abuse, verbal abuse, and physical abuse. It's still the same, regardless if it's verbal or physical. And I'm just at a point to where I'm like, okay, there's no bad apples here. There's no bad men and bad women. These people have grown up with tendencies and behaviors because of environment and things that they have seen. And that's all it is. So I want to invite you guys out again. Come to Couch Talk every third Thursday at 7 p.m. Every first Tuesday at 6 a.m. Hand me all your comments. Give me your perspective. I need to hear that. I want to talk about it. I might have a different perspective than you. You might have a different perspective than me. But your perspective might help me out in another area. You know, so, you know, we're going to talk about so many things, businesses, you know, how couples are working, being both business entrepreneurs, and, you know, how's the pool in the home, you know, who's supporting who, and, you know, who has money. Because the man have all the money, he has all the say, or because the woman has all the money, she has all the say. Those are things we need to talk about, you know. Because at some point, I've been working since I was 16. I've been on my own since I was 16. And at some point, I've been working 3 jobs, in my perspective. I don't want to pay the half, pay the 5. I want somebody to pay the rent, and I take care of the home. That's just how I feel. But, you know, coming from somebody else, they might have a different perspective. But I know you guys will get a lot of the show. I'll have special guests. I have an up and new coming artist. She sings very nice, and you guys are going to love her music. She's a little different, but I actually listened to some of her music on her album, and she's really, really good. So I might be bringing her on to time. She might, come into an introduction, singing a little bit of her music. But yeah, Couch Talk is here, you guys. Give me some love. Share this video. I'll be with you guys on your couch or on my couch. You'll be in the comfort of your home, being able to hear for real stories. I know we watch TV all the time, and we see all these things that's kind of scripted, but this is not going to be scripted at all. This is not going to be no scripted anything. These are real people talking about real things and real events. And I'm here for you guys. I'm here to pray for you. I'm here to love you. If you're in the same-sex relationship, it doesn't matter to me. That's your perspective. I might have a different perspective, but I'm still here to love on you. I'm still here to pray with you. I'm still here to encourage you, because regardless of what relationship you're in, nobody has a right to disrespect you. Nobody should be cussing at you and treating you wrong, or telling that you're less than, and because you got this and you got that, this is why things are. So it doesn't matter to me what relationship status you are. Only thing that cares to me is that you're okay, and that you're healthy, you're happy, you're excited about life, you're enthused about life, you're ready for the next challenge, the next big thing. That's what more my concern is. So I want you guys to tune in. I might have a spread like this with cheese and wine. I might have beer for a guide. I don't know what they like. Tell me what you want to see. Tell me what background you want to have, because I'm here for you all. Couch Talk is here for you, to give you a platform. So if you've never been able to express yourself, you'll be able to express yourself on here with integrity, morals, values, and with respect. We're not going to say you're wrong, because it's your perspective. And we need to come out of that, this thing where all men is this and all men are that. I've been hearing this thing, well, all single women like this, and all married men are like that, and all the men with money is this way. I'm tired of all that, because I can't put everybody in a category, because regardless if they're single and not, they still are individual people, and they still experience things differently. So I want you guys to tune in every third Thursday of the month at 7 p.m. every Tuesday, first Tuesday of the month at 6 a.m. 6 a.m. we're going to talk about topics. I might bring somebody on here that's written books, and have authors on here that can share their experiences, their marriages, and things that they went wrong on. One thing I have learned talking to people that have been married, I've talked to a few couples, and sometimes them couples say, you know what, if I could have did it over again, I would have stayed married, if it's safe. I'm not saying never stay in anything that's not safe, or you don't feel comfortable in, or you feel like your life is in danger. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is, sometimes we move in our emotions. Sometimes we say things too quick. And I'm quick to just sit there and say, okay, God, what you want me to do, what you want me to say? Because I don't want to say anything that's going to hurt somebody. I don't want to say anything that's going to hinder somebody's walk in destiny and purpose on this planet. So only thing I could do is just give you my couch, give you my time. I'm hoping you guys are excited for me, for this endeavor, this thing that I'm about to branch out in. And it's just going to be fun. I'm telling you, I'm going to come funny sometimes, humorous. I might come on here dancing, but we're going to have a topic. We're going to talk about some stuff every single time. It might not be 30 minutes. It might be 15 minutes. It might be 20 minutes. I don't know. It all depends on where you're at and what you want to see. But thank you so much for tuning in to Couch Talk. This give you a little summary about myself, what you'll get out the show, what things you might see, and what things you might hear. We're going to talk about it all. There's no closed doors. Nothing's going to be blotted out. We want to hear from you. Long as you're being respectful, long as you're understanding that people do have a voice, I want to give them an opportunity to give me their perspective. I appreciate you guys. I thank you guys for tuning in tonight and every night that you're with me. Share my videos. I need you guys to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because the more subscribers I get, the more things I can do for you all. This is to give you guys a platform. This is to give you a voice. If you got business ideas, if you're trying this and trying that, and you're still in relationships and you're still going through different things, I want you to know that Couch Talk is here for you. See you guys soon. Bye-bye.